Well, speaking of poop, I smell a mystery on our hands here.
Is this Scooby-Doo related?
No.
Pile of shit.
No, but we might have to get them on the case. Vermont town is scrambling to find the mysterious poop dumper. If any of our listeners are in Vermont, maybe you can help solve this case. It's never nice when somebody leaves garbage all over a public space. But at least in most cases, the trash is just empty drink bottles and cans, food wrappers, takeaway boxes, stuff that's fairly easy to clean. But the town of Bolton, Vermont is struggling with a different kind of waste. Somebody keeps dumping into Bolton's green spaces, literally. Up to the writing of this story, both passerby and officials have on several occasions discovered bags containing human bodily waste in Bolton woods. And we're not talking...
They bag it up.
Yeah, we're not talking...
Bag it up.
We're not talking about just a couple of turds. All in all, someone has left hundreds of pounds worth of poop in Bolton's forest. Every time sanitation authorities clean the mess up, new bagfuls of crap will soon appear. Needless to say, everybody in town is pretty fed up with the situation. Now, both local and state officials are upping their efforts to find the serial dumper. They don't want to throw the person in jail, mind you. They just want to offer help to a person who clearly needs it.
I bet it's somebody who's like broke and like their plumbing stopped working years ago, and they're just like they just shit in a bag, and then like in their evening walk, they're like, whoop.
I think I have a good idea of who it is. It's these van life people.
You're like, I've got a cousin over there.
No,
I swear this motherfucker is this is the type of guy.
I see these people on TikTok all the time. Like these van life people, like they say they run out of AC or their water stops working.
That makes sense.
And they have to go in a bucket, and it's just
Vermont seems like the type of place though, like if they saw a van park somewhere, they'd be like, you need to fuck off.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to fuck right off.
You're New Jersey people. The dumping was first discovered earlier this spring. In May, volunteers from the Green Mountain Club, a nonprofit organization maintaining Vermont's long trail hiking route, were preparing to start cleaning the trail for the hiking season. Near a suspension footbridge that crosses Winooski River, which runs by Bolton, one volunteer made an unpleasant discovery. Someone had been using the side of the long trail as their personal dumping ground. Dozens of black trash bags lay on the ground along the trail. Thinking it was just someone's household garbage, the volunteer went to take a look. It was poop. Pounds upon pounds of poop.
I took Jai one day, like he desperately wanted to just go like clean up like trash, and so we went for a walk, and I gave him gloves, and like I was carrying the trash bag, and he's picking up all this stuff, and there's some dog shit. And I was like, "Yeah, go grab that."
Did he do it?
He did it. Oh my god! He's a very moral kid. That one.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't have to pick up dog poop. Yeah. It's biodegradable.
I was like, you wanted to go for this one.
You got to give him one of those pokey sticks the convicts have at least.
Yeah, one of the little pickup sticks. You don't want to perforate the bag, though.
That was more than one volunteer could handle. They alerted the Green Mountain Club, and the site was cleared up with additional help. Our thanks to the Green Mountain Club for mobilizing 10 volunteers who spent hours cleaning up the 400-plus pounds of feces and toilet paper. Amy Grover, Bolton Town Clerk.
400 pounds? How? You have to be going for a while.
That's what I'm saying. Even if it's these van life people, like, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They got to be dumping something, like, their entire septic tank or whatever.
The thing is, like, you know, like, people out walking on this trail, it's like the person you never suspect. It's like some, like, little old lady. She's walking out there.
She's got 400 pounds of shit.
Yeah.
Was she Superman?
It's like a year's worth of shits.
Now, like, do you think this sounds like something like maybe we would do as stupid kids, like me, you, and our cousins?
It'd be something you do like once or twice. It's not like, hey guys, now this is going to take some doing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're all going to shit in bags, okay? We're going to tie it up, and we're going to sneak out there, and we're going to throw that away. And no, here's the thing. We're not going to do it once. We're going to do this every fucking day. Who's on board? Hey! Yeah.
and will never get caught. After the incident, the Bolton Select Board, the town's health officer...
Encyclopedia Brown in the case of the forest full of shits.
We got our title.
It might be something like that, yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
And the Conservation Commission gathered to find a way to prevent such a thing from happening again. They decided to put up no dumping signs.
But you need to put out some trail cams. You got to catch this person.
That ought to take care of the problem, right? It hasn't stopped. What? The signs did absolutely nothing. What a shocker. The poop dumping has continued all through the summer, according to Bolton Town official. We all hoped that the dumping had stopped. It hasn't, said Grover. Black garbage bags filled with human feces and large amounts of toilet paper continue to be dumped in the same vicinity on Duxbury Road.
Garbage bags. This kind of changes the picture for me a little bit because I was thinking like, one of these little dog shit bags.
No, they're filling like garbage bags.
They've got like a trash bag or like a trash can. They're
See, it doesn't seem like
it
it could be just one person.
Yeah.
Unless they're somehow collecting other people's feces.
And how are... Yeah,
well, now I'm feeling like you
logistics.
put a trash can in like a 5-gallon bag and you just shit till it's full and then you throw it over your shoulder and you're like, hi ho, hi ho. Ugh!
But again, like, this has to be feces from more than one person.
It could be. It could be a household.
Man, even a household, like, it'd take a while to fill up a whole trash
Well,
bag
here's
with.
what you do. You got all this shit, so you just send a sample to Ancestry, and then you're like, people start popping up, and you're like, oh, it's such and such's half sister.
See,
And then you get on Facebook and you track them down and be like, I know it was you, motherfucker.
See, that's why I hate that you did Ancestry, because now I can't do poop crimes. Because
They'll be like, this person is definitely a direct sibling of Lester Jones.
some of the bags are being dragged off by animals. Oh, man. Ripped open and their contents spewed on folks' properties.
I just feel bad for those animals.
Keegan Tierney, director...
They put out the trail cams, right? And then they just have like this raccoon eating a turd.
Probably. He's like the happiest raccoon ever.
Yeah. It's like score.
Keegan Tierney, director of field programs at the Green Mountain Club, said their volunteers had carried out 3 cleanups near the footbridge where the crap was originally found. Fortunately, the club is well equipped to handle human waste. They maintain several toilets along the long trail to help hikers relieve themselves when nature calls. As such, they have all the necessary equipment to protect volunteers from all the grossness, and they dispose of the poop bags. Still, with the continued dumping, everybody's getting frustrated with the situation. Now the town, Green Mountain Club, and Vermont state officials are pleading with the public to let them know if they noticed anyone dumping poop by the long trail. Better yet, they're asking the culprit themselves to come forward and turn themselves in.
You'll never catch me.
You know what I want it to be? It's like, you know how in The Dark Knight, like the Joker gets captured on purpose? I want this guy to get captured on purpose, and it's all just to somehow take a big shit into like the police station. We don't know how to connect with or how to stop whoever is doing the dumping, said Grover. But the officials also stressed that the dumper has nothing to worry about. No one is seeking to prosecute, arrest, or fine them, they emphasize. According to Grover, Bolton authorities think they know why somebody's dumping their waste in the woods. They think it's simply a case of someone having a broken septic tank system and not having the funds to fix it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
According to the WCAX news outlet, a new septic system can cost as much as $40,000, and repairs aren't much cheaper. The regulatory landscape can be difficult to navigate sometimes. Access to resources aren't always equal, and then the cost can be pretty costly depending on what's needed, said Megan Casino from the Vermont Department of Environmental Conservation. Because of the exorbitant cost, Vermont has in place a program to help low-income residents pay for new septic systems. They just need to come forth and apply for aid. That's what they're now hoping the poop dumper would do. Our goal is to help get the system fixed and make sure that people have a safe, clean environment to live in, said Casino.
Don't do it. That's how they catch you.
It's all a trick. I mean, he's fertilizing the trail. He's helping, really.
Actually, you know how they've done those things where like they're trying to catch certain people, so they send out things saying like they won the lottery or something, and then they all show up at this hotel and get arrested. They're gonna do that with this.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? That meeting? He's like, we're putting together a task force. O'Leary, Johnson.
I want you to check every outhouse, dog house, that whole line. Oh man. So yeah, man. I hope there's a like, a future revisit to this story. Like,
Yeah.
once they catch the guy.
Yeah. Brown-handed.
Oh, that would be a good title. Maybe Caught Brown-Handed.
They do a movie about him. It all started when.